What is your name, title, and the company name?
My name is Anhild Månsson, and I am a project leader at IUC Syd, Industriellt Utvecklingscentrum Syd, with some strategic responsibility for competence development.
When did you start working with me?
I would say about half a year ago, or is it more? Maybe a year ago, actually, almost.
And what was the result from working with me?
Well, first of all, I would say that my team that I have, that I work with, they developed a new strategic sales approach that we could use very solidly into our work.
And secondly then?
Also,
because you said firstly, so that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, and secondly, I would say that it's like having a second business partner that I can speak to and ask questions and discuss things in order to make my own thoughts more clear.
Tell me a little bit about your business.
Well, we have a team that works with young people to make them believe in their own future and know where the jobs are in the future and see their own advantages looking for jobs. And today there is a matching problem, as many countries have, and young people, they look for jobs where there are no jobs, and those who the openings they don't know about, and that's applicable especially in the branch of industry. So we try to lift that up on the agenda a bit. So my team is meeting like 8,000 people, young people a year, in classes from the age of 12 until 18, I would say. So that's what they do. And in IUC, we have other issues, not issues, but other focuses as well, to develop competence within different industry companies, and also make them see what kind of needs they have according to competence, and also be prepared for change, try to build up their resilience, sort of. That's what we help them with.
Let's start from the beginning, before we started to work together. What problems were you trying to solve?
To build up a fair model for selling this service, because it's a question that no one really wants to own, but is very important. And we had finance from our region, and there is a cost, of course, connected with this business, and to make it sustainable. To make it sustainable over time. So when the funding gone, we will be able to survive anyway. And also there was a big challenge to make my team confident in selling, because that was not their main strength or whatever. So that was a big part of it as well. And to make this selling process a part of the rest of the things that we are doing at IUC. So it's not like a separate thing, but something that goes well into the organization.
Great. What did you try and what were your frustrations back then?
I'm not really sure what to answer, what we tried, or because I sort of jumped into something that was there had already been a lot of trials, and it was like there was a new trial for each selling occasion. So
But
it
if
was
we
more like
concentrate on the team,
I
then.
knew that we had to organize. Sorry.
But if we concentrate on
it
the
was
team,
more like
then.
we had to. Well, it was the confidence thing, I would say, mainly was the problem, and to see some sort of structure, to build structure connected to selling.
And what were the frustrations from the team then, or in the team?
To be able to see that they were a part of something bigger in our organization internally, as this is a franchise part. They were more like loyal to the franchise than to the organization. So that was a challenge, I think. And I don't think they were a problem, really. It was more like they had to be awoken of the ideas and how to fit in our organization. And as I needed help doing that, because I'm not a full-time how do you say, I'm not a full-time work leader, or even if it's my team, I don't have that time to put into the team what they needed. I saw they needed it, but I couldn't give it myself due to time. And sometimes it's also much better to have someone from the outside to point out things.
When working with me, what results did you or the team achieve?
I think we have a strategy now for selling, and the biggest difference is the confidence in the team, I would say. They approach new clients in a different way, especially those of them who were a bit uncomfortable speaking about values and money. They are much more aware now what they're selling.
Great. What results did you achieve then in terms of the team?
Personally, I felt I felt like good on me for bringing someone in to do this, because that was really something that I knew needed to be done, and I also was very aware that I wouldn't be able to give that time myself. And the selling thing is not my cup of tea either, really. I could have been working with how to fit into IUC better. and of course I contributed to that work as well, but it felt like I could unease a very heavy rucksack from my back when I could feel that this was starting to get going by itself.
What areas of the business did improve?
I think I'm repeating myself, but
No worries.
this sustainable selling plan, we have a strategy, and they know how much to sell, sort of.
That's great, because I'm wondering how much it improved in the numbers or saving time or competence and so on. Can you describe some kind of result there?
It's a tricky question because due to these pandemic circumstances, it's been tough to get the time for selling, because suddenly my team had to go out performing their meetings or their lessons they are supposed to do outside at schools and lectures and so on, and it's been like a big peak. So suddenly, either digitally or in person, actually, because the restrictions, they softened for the schools. So suddenly all the bookings, they just like a big wave over us. So the selling is still a bit tricky. We're not ahead enough, or how to put it, and they have to put much more time into it to be able to say that it really made difference. But still, I know it has, because they speak about it and they act around the selling completely different, and they're also aware of this problem themselves. So they are actually working with an action plan how to address this problem as we speak today, I think.
Nice. What do you think is the effect of the team being more confident in their sales now?
They're more strategic. They aren't just acting on anything that comes in the way, and they have like a plan for who is selling what to whom, and in their meet involve different categories of people in different levels that are important for the success of selling. And before I didn't get to the other two, so I'll have a meeting with that one there, sort of. And that made the selling opportunity less strong. So I think they're having a bit more, as we say in Swedish, ice in their stomach, keeping cool before they act. And I think that is good in the long run.
Of course.
And they're also much more confident when they are writing their agreements and putting together offers.
What was your return of investment working with me?
As I said, they are more confident in writing agreements and so on, and they don't have to mail them to me all the time. So, and I feel more confident that they do it with the greater IUC in mind as well. So that would be one thing.
Could you say that you're saving your time, maybe?
I would say I'm saving my time.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Where did you get the most value?
The team becoming confident.
Great. And we have already talked about the impact or effect of that. Some other type of questions. Where did you first hear about me?
Yeah, where was that? I don't remember. I know that you had, yeah, well, maybe it was a colleague actually who mentioned you, and so that's how it was. Yeah, I remember now.
And what piqued your interest?
Help! I need somebody help.
And why did you decide to do business with me or decide to take me on?
I met you first with another colleague, and we had some pre-work to do, sort of, and that was also, I wouldn't say it was a test, but if it hadn't been feeling great, I wouldn't have pursued working with you. But now it felt really, really good. You were listening, you were curious, and I could feel that you could work with my team. You were the right one to do it.
Describe working with me.
Yes, as I said, you're very curious and you like to listen what everyone has to say. And I think you have a great sense of structuring things as well. And you're good at giving, how do you say, homework that is in the line of what we are doing, what we need.
What competence that I possess has been the most greatest value for you?
I think your openness and the sense that you're never judging anyone, and that you address the problems in that way, and that you're involving everyone's mind during the process.
How likely are you to recommend me?
I would absolutely recommend working with you.
And why should someone listening or watching this video take action right now?
Well, if you're in the same position as I was, I need somebody help. I think that's a good start, I would say.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.